So here we are on day 6 at the grounds of the Ibertel Hotel, and we're about to have a busy day. We're going to head for a flight at 10:30 a.m. from Luxor to Cairo. Then I have a hotel booked very close to the international airport, and I'm going to explore New Cairo today. Some donkeys is the usual workhorse here. He out of the country here in Luxor, and I'm about to head off. There he is, putting in all the petrol. It's kind of a smoggy grey day today, I have to say. So here at the airport, waiting my flight to Cairo from Luxor. This is the domestic airport. A bit like a bus station, but quite nice actually. And I'm going from gate 9, just over there, gate 9. Just getting out of Cairo International Airport.
Yeah.
And
it's very busy today.
Very busy today. Yeah, I can see that. It's flat out. Very hazy, smoggy day. You know, but still nicely warm. Okay, here's a wide shot of the hotel looking back around. Really nice grounds to have in this particular hotel, so I'm enjoying this, enjoying the moment. So here's the room. It's quite nice. Excuse me. All the smoke here in Cairo, it's got to my chest. And a lovely view out into the garden. I did have some very good tips, which I think are really, really important. The first one is use Uber in Cairo. Do not use taxis. They're 5 times the price. Get your Uber app out and order them, and you'll find that it will be really good. They often expect a small tip of 50 Egyptian pounds, it's about $1. Everyone here expects tips for smiling at you, for talking to you, for, you know, showing you the toilet, for showing you the lift. You'll get hit up probably 15, 20 times a day for tips. Tip number 2, go to the Giza pyramids at 7 a.m. and get in first up, and you'll find that you'll have the place more or less to yourself. That's the experience I had, which makes the pyramids very enjoyable. And after about 3 hours, 10 o'clock or so, or 10:30, you'll be probably needing a rest. I went over 2 days between 7 and 10, and I really enjoyed it. You don't have to do everything in one day at the pyramids. They were amazing. They were worth 2 trips. Last day swimming pool in this really nice hotel called The Passage, which is right next to the international airport. And what I'm doing now is I'm just taking a trip to New Cairo and having a quick look at New Cairo over the next 3 or 4 hours. But here's the outside of the hotel, where I've just been sitting waiting for my Uber. And the front grounds, it's really, really, really nice. Just driving through New Cairo, and it's all very modern units. Lots of palm trees and shopping malls. I think that's why you'd summarize New Cairo. The most boring park I've seen. Sorry, so-called a tourist attraction. There's a couple of exhibitions of old tanks and stuff like you can see out there. Mall, and we're here now now after another very fast Uber ride. So New Cairo, as you'd expect, it's a lot of new buildings, but some of them do look rather nice. Just giving you the outside street here. I drove through the whole centre of New Cairo there. I got some shots, but it was so fast. The fellow was driving so fast. So Cairo, new city, and just like any mall, it's a very basic one. Even Penrith might be slightly better or on a similar scale. I do like the look. There's an artistic picture there. That's as wide as I can get. A really, really nice coffee shop here in this 90 mall, and the weather is just perfect. It's so pleasantly warm on my back and a little bit of wind, but the dust has cleared up a lot. So yeah, all good. Everything's great. I've really had an amazing time. What can I say? I thought I'd take a walk while there's still a bit of light through the streets here of the wealthier side of Cairo, because it is a lot wealthier, as one can see. You know, you're looking there at all the buildings. They're just well made, Arabic design. So the interesting thing is all the dogs here, they're all out in the street. I'm not sure if they even belong to anyone, but they're going to bark at me now, so they could be rabid. So what I'll do is head across the road, keep out of their way, because I know before they really barked. Yeah. So I think that you see now I've gone across the road, and you just never know. If you got bitten by one of these fellows, you'd definitely be getting a rabies shot. You know, they're not looked after, the poor fellows. I love dogs. So there's some okay restaurants here. As we walk along, there's quite a few. Very sort of empty. Maybe it's the night of the week, but there's no one in the restaurants. One thing I was just wanted to comment on is that there's no traffic lights in Egypt as such. Very rare. You see them occasionally, usually around a roundabout. So for that reason, people have to just walk across major roads like this. No, they don't get knocked down. They just have a system of chaotic driving. Thank you for driving. And we're playing Quran music.
Thank you.
So nice.
Mr. Who speak Arabic بقى.
Yeah, trying to teach me Arabic. Bukara. And Sukra.
شكرا.
Sukran. I'm getting better. Love listening to this Quran music. So here I am just outside the passage on the morning of day 7. It's Thursday, May 1st, a new month. What an incredible trip that was. All the way to Egypt starting last Thursday. And yes, you can have an amazing time in 1 week in Cairo and Luxor, and doing a train trip between the two and seeing so much of the wonderful Egypt. There are drawbacks, as I've discussed, and at times they do get you fed up. But the overall package, so to speak, like an amazing restaurant with incredible food, and so you must come for it. It would be a shame to miss it because you're hearing about all the people who harangue you, and that certainly will happen. But if it's only a week, you know, you can handle a week and just try and be prepared for it. Nothing will prepare you for it, believe me. I've never seen anything like it. But I loved it, and I met some great people, and people I wanted to tip because they were so good, and you know, they weren't taking advantage of you. And then there's other people that did. But you know, overall, it's a lot cheaper than Western countries, and overall the experience has been fantastic. This amazing hotel that I'm just filming now is 104 Australian, you know, about 75 US for the night, and it was so nice. It's kind of 5-star hotel. Over there where the bus is going, in the distance there, is the airport, and it's the early morning, and here we are, day 7. Just here in Cairo airport, and it has been really hard work. So disorganized. This part looks modern, but we had 3 security checks that are extremely thorough. And they put us to check in at Terminal 3. We had to walk about 3/4 of a kilometre to Terminal 2, where we are now. There was another major security check. And finally, here's my flight to Ireland, Dublin. Oh my God, talk about over-complicating everything. You do need, if you come to Cairo International Airport, you do need your 3 hours. I had 2, and I barely made it. It's like I got here 30 minutes before. And with Egypt Air, they tend to board really early. But I'm good now. They haven't boarded yet. Incomplete, but it took forever.